Okay, so the Jussie Smollett situation was a very interesting one, wasn't it? Here's a guy, a talented actor, musician, star of Empire, coming out getting brutally violated in a racist beating in the streets of Chicago at 2:30 in the morning while he went out to go get a Subway sandwich. Two men, white men, according to Jussie, wearing a MAGA hat, covered him in bleach and threw a rope around his neck and simulated lynching. He, of course, went to the police, went to the media, and it was this big frenzy, this big how to do. Two racist MAGA hat wielding mofos roaming the streets of Chicago looking for gay black men to assault in the name of Donald Trump. It seemed far-fetched at the time, considering the fact that there had been other incidences like this that had been proven false. And then, of course, when police started looking into it, they started questioning Jussie Smollett's story. They started investigating it a bit further. They found the two Nigerian brothers that had apparently been the ones who assaulted him, who admitted to it. Jussie was brought up on 16 counts for basically filing a false report. Now, this on top of apparently, allegedly sending a letter full of baby Tylenol, crushed baby Tylenol, which looks like anthrax, in a letter to him to the set of Empire, all in a bid to try to get more money out of the producers because now he was under attack. He would be known as a hot commodity, and then they would be dumb to write him out or to kill him off or to ultimately not pay him what he felt he was worth. I mean, it was a scam. It was a good scam. I mean, as far as scams go, that was pretty solid. Let's agree. Let's admit that it was a pretty solid scam. Then it all started to unravel. It all started to fall apart. Jussie was arrested, charged with all these crimes, let out on a $10,000 bond, and he was awaiting trial, and that was it. So we thought. Things got a lot weirder. Early this morning, he was ushered into court to a secret hearing and then completely exonerated of everything. Slate wiped clean. Everything. Cops let him go. Or I should say, the district attorney let him go, and the cops are pissed. The mayor, Rahm Emanuel, is pissed. People are wanting to look into this. Like they are looking, like the police union is wanting to look into this. There's questions that everyone has as to what happened between then and now that got the district attorney and the powers that be to basically let this dude who faked a hate crime allegedly walk away scot-free with his record expunged. What happened? Well, interestingly enough, yesterday, Michael Avenatti was arrested along with Jussie Smollett's attorney. Now, Avenatti and this attorney were arrested for allegedly trying to shake down Nike for about $25 million, as well as other things like wire fraud and bank fraud and tax fraud, I think. I mean, it's a lot of stuff here. It's a lot going on. Avenatti is now in this whole world of shit. He went after Nike. That was his first mistake. You never mess with an Oregonian. You know what I mean? But the point is, the attorney for Jussie Smollett was the other guy indicted in this, who they were arrested in Chicago. So one must ask the question, did Jussie get brought in last minute to testify against this attorney in order for full immunity? That is a very interesting question, one we don't have the answer to because the judge in the case decided it would be a good idea to seal it. That only makes it more suspicious. When the judge is like, okay, we're going to let you go, wipe your slate clean, we're also going to seal the entire thing so no one can get access to what actually happened, there is something afoot. Sherlock Holmes is going, oh, every sense in my body's going off right now. Because there's another weird factor of this as well. Jussie, according to a statement, this is from the state attorney. It says here, after reviewing all of the facts and circumstances of the case, including Mr. Smollett's volunteer service in the community and agreement to forfeit his bond to the city of Chicago, we believe this outcome is a just disposition and appropriate resolution to this case. Smollett had posted a $10,000 bond to be released from jail after he was arrested about a month ago. So he was held on technically $100,000 bail, posted the $10,000 bond, 10%, got out, They brought him in. They wiped his slate clean. They basically sealed it up so no one could see what's happening. Nothing. And yet they kept the 10K, right? So if the cops got it wrong and the police completely bungled it and the police completely dropped it and everything was not as what it seems, which is highly unlikely, then they kept his 10K and they let him go. Get out of here, kid. This is the cost of doing business with us here in the Chicago, whatever. Yeah, I mean, but come on. It seem just a wee bit weird, just a wee bit weird that this is a situation? It does. It really does. But I have a feeling this is not over, right? Jussie will go back to work on Empire. Like nothing has happened. The show is popular enough with or without him that it will probably sustain itself a little bit longer. I've seen some people online trying to say, oh no, it's going to be canceled. They're going to take it out. They're going to, it's going to be gone. No one's going to care. Ultimately, no one's going to attack the show. Whether or not Disney, who now owns Fox, decides to keep it, who knows? But they're going to generally tend to let Fox do its thing. So I think that's going to be okay. But I want Rahm Emanuel, who, by the way, is not running for re-election. So this next month, like whatever happens, like he's on his way out the door. This is a situation where he should step up and absolutely positively start striking back against this kind of crap, because there is a misjustice here. Now, if he's turning state's witness against his former attorney, I think that's something we need to know. I do. I think if you fake a hate crime and you push the racial divide further in this country and you go on national television and you cry crocodile tears, and then if you find out that that's not what happened, you should not fully get to walk away from this completely scot-free. I think there should be transparency. And I know I'm not the only one to think that. In fact, I want to know what you think. So write your thoughts right now.